Hello, this is, RP Brothers again. Figured I'd make something of a different video today. I feel like, basically what I wanted to do today is how people like Law and Order SVU and how people tend to get really angry about what Law and Order SVU, stands for. And I wanted to tell people about what I think is the best thing that we can do. And the best thing I think that anyone can really do is not be opinionated about things. I think that our biggest problem is being opinionated and overly opinionated, for one thing. And also, I've noticed that in the manosphere or mgtow or red pill or whatever your stances are on things, it seems like certain people do tend to have certain opinions. Obviously, the reason why these things are the way they are. It can be a very difficult thing, how, I want to see everybody as being equal, but at the same time, it can make you very opinionated because you can see that certain people are represented more than others. Basically how what with the attack on the gay Asian guy for Antifa, was wrong. It was wrong on him. He never should have, they never should have done what they did to him. Because it was horrible. But of course, no one really cares that was done to him. And I think that this proves something, that they're willing to attack an Asian journalist, and people don't really look at it or examine it. And pretty much these are memes that are coming up. And the funny thing about this is how people just ignore the Koreatown riots and LA 92 riots and all this other stuff that happened. The police did absolutely nothing, and it was terrible. They destroyed their property, and that's why you had the rooftop Koreans. You look at other aspects of history and things, and I'm bringing these things up because there's so much to be opinionated about, especially when you get right down to how our media functions. I've noticed that our media tends to have very big biases towards a lot of certain groups, and I think it's unfair because I'm a person of fairness. I believe that people should have a fair life no matter what. And the way people view Latinos, especially if you listen to Sharif Nasheed, he doesn't like them. Nobody really likes these people. It's almost as if the Jews are specifically saying I like black people more than other groups, and people then say, oh, you're just thinking too deeply about it. And that's why I'm bringing up this video of having opinions. Being opinionated is part of being a human being, but at the same time, opinions can also lead to a lot of rage, a lot of hate, a lot of anger, things like this. Now here's something interesting to look at here. This is kind of different. Listen, honey, I'm taking away your Medicare and disability funds, okay? Okay, as long as you get rid of the blacks and gays too. So, you look at these answers, these narratives, these ideas, seen laughing as Patriot Prayer members plan an attack in newly emerged video. It doesn't make any sense to me that for threatening a woman and saying But you see how this is like going. Like anyone that wants to talk about anything else, like racism towards Asians, fine. Hispanics, fine. Native Americans, fine. In this country is fine. As long as you're not being racist towards blacks or Jews, you're fine. And people act like Muslims are a protected class in this group. They're not. I'm just simply telling you what the truth is. I mean, I am opinionated about it, but the reason I'm bringing that up as well is because I believe that being overly opinionated is a very dangerous road to go down. Yep, and it's just that simple. It sickens me to see that no one acts like what happened to him, and no one takes it into consideration like what we've done to Asians over like history as a whole, like in this country. It just doesn't make any sense. We went to war with Vietnam for no reason, and that's all there is to it. Well, that's all I really have to say for this video. I can't really think of too much else to say other than I'll try to come up with better content so that we're not scapegoating people. And I know that's what you probably think I'm doing right now, but I'm really not.